BTN, 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 BTN.
Yo. What's going on, everybody? Behind the Name, episode 101.
101.
Season 3. Happy New Year's to everybody out there, 2024. I'm your boy,
Yes.
Villa.
And your boy, Prince J. Ron.
And we got a special living legend in the building tonight with us representing the West Side. I'm super geeked. I know Jay, you geeked.
Yes, I've been waiting for this all week.
Man, and we got my brother Don in the building representing House of Works. What's going on, Brody?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me, y'all.
Yes, man. How you feeling today, bro?
I feel real good. Feeling real good. Ready for this episode.
Yes, man. Well, once again, man, thank you for taking this time to be able to share your diamonds with us. So, man, without further ado, we want to take it way back. We want to take it to your beginnings on when you first started. So, man, so let us know, when was that? When did you even start dancing, and what caught your eye with it?
Well, actually, I started dancing when I was young. I think growing up in an old household, cleaning up on Sundays, mommy would play the Dusties or whatever. So I kind of cleaned to music and listened to the tunes, and I always would try to dance to what she played, or whether it was my grandmother, auntie, or mom, or whatever. But yeah, I just stuck with it with the music part. It was like a part of life at that time.
Mm. So at that time, was it a specific style of dance that you
Yeah, so okay, so like the age of I would say like 3 or 4, when you start getting accustomed to everything, listening to tunes and all that, understanding it or whatever. But then a movie came out called Breaking.
One of my favorite movies too.
Right. So as a kid, I always used to watch that, and I was fascinated with Turbo and how he moved. I also liked it Poppin' Taco too, Poppin' Taco, but I liked that all. Yeah,
Taco.
yeah, but I clinged on to like that movement. I liked it, the way they move their body or whatever the case may be. So I was trying to emulate everything they was doing growing up or whatever the case may be. So like around 92 or whatever the case may be, that's when I first seen like footwork, or whatever the case may be. And it wasn't like it is today. I ain't gonna say whatever, but Sticks, Vince, the Phase Squad, that was they group or whatever the case may be. It was Pork Chop, Bo, can't forget them, with the Untouchables, Main Attraction. So I would look at them or whatever and try to them go back home, see what they did, and then practice in the mirror or whatever the case may be. But then I would use them moves. I thought I was doing really good or whatever. Other parties where these people wasn't. The case may, or whatever. So yeah, they liked it, but to be honest with you, I ain't know what I was doing or whatever the case may be.
You was the man. Hey, you was the man at the parties though. Like you
right. I would go there. I didn't know what I was doing, but it looked good to them because they didn't know what they was doing. But yeah, but when I would go to like a party with Sticks in them or whatever, I would be like not dancing or whatever, but I was sitting in the back actually learning. That's how I actually learn. I actually look, and then I process and catch the cadence, and
Right.
then I go with it.
That's how I think that's how pretty much all of us back then learned, because we didn't have a studio. You know what I mean?
Right.
It
Didn't
was
have YouTube.
we didn't have nothing. You know, it was pretty much in, at a party. That's how you learn. You learn in a party. You
Right.
know what I mean? Movements.
And then we also had like so Sixth Basement is legendary. And I don't know if y'all heard of him, Davidson or whatever. It definitely went legendary from Main Attraction. Those basements right there put out a lot of styles.
Mm. So
Okay.
what do you who taught you your first? I mean, even though you was watching, I know eventually you met some of these guys, right?
Mhm.
So who was the first one that kind of took you under their wing and was
So
like,
Gotta start putting you on.
okay, okay, well, went to Phase Squad.
okay,
Okay. It started out me and Corey, DJ Silk, we had our own dance group called Stone Cold or whatever, right? It was a few of us. I can't remember it, but it was a lot of girls with us or whatever the case may be. We was getting a little bit better or whatever, but then I wanted to go over. I wanted to be at a certain stage before I get there because I knew I had to try out. So I didn't want to look, you know what I'm saying, like
gotcha.
Right. You
crazy
want to
or
be a
whatever the case.
part when you get
Yeah,
there.
or whatever. But truth be told, I still looked crazy when I did actually. But it was just to see when I tried out. It was just to see where I was at or whatever. When I got there, uh, Sticks took me under his wing, Vince took me under his wing, and DB took me under his wing. Keith showed me a lot too. I can't forget about him or whatever. But those, I would say, those four with Phase Squad or whatever definitely showed me the way. Definitely showed me the way. Like my stance, how to count, um, how to make the force with it. Even well, I can't even say the soul because you gotta have that feeling yourself or whatever, but how to catch it and catch the beat or whatever the case may be. So it was countless hours of practicing, countless hours, countless.
What do you think was one of your challenges at the time while you was learning? Like something that was
Honestly,
difficult for you at the time, if it was anything.
it was. I mean, it was a list of things. Speed first of all, the speed. Actually merging everything together or whatever, because you can do it. You merge it together, it still don't look right because you actually thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So actually trying to because I call it become water with it, go with the flow or whatever the case may be. You go with that or whatever. That was the hardest, probably, trying to do that. And then coming into your own, because when you learn a style, you don't want to be exactly like that person. You want to take that and flourish it and make it become your own or whatever. So,
Yep.
Diamonds, right?
so once I felt like once I got there and they taught me that, it was up to me in the end to take it further than it was.
Do you remember your first battle?
Well, actually, battles back then wasn't like battles today.
Yeah. Right.
What
Okay,
was they like?
it was more or less group per se. So, just say at the AMP or whatever, right? Just say Main Attraction, Phase Squad, everybody in a circle or whatever the case may be. Just say you had a name. Boo Dilla was coming out. All right, Don, every time Boo Dilla come out, that's when you go out. So it was like they was kind of matching, like
Matching crews, right?
not even matching crews, but matching like the
Actually,
levels.
Like
right,
your
Yeah, the
status,
levels
like
that
almost like
yeah,
your status, right?
right, your
yeah,
stats, yeah.
yeah.
Like your weight
Like
class.
like you wouldn't jump out like for instance, terrain come out, you wouldn't jump out. That's 6 job to jump out. That's
Right.
what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? That
Gotcha.
would be the or whatever.
Right.
Not no beginner could just hop out against that
Right.
person. It was
Right.
order. It was like order.
Yeah.
Respect in the circle, right? Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
No, it's I
I
feel
hope people taking notes on that.
no, yeah, that's
I'm Cat Williams today.
more structure than anything. You know what I'm saying? More structure than anything. Do you recall your first performance?
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, my first performance. My first performance was, I think, at the Taste, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't with Phase Squad. It was with Stone Cold. Actually, we was on a stage at the Taste of Chicago or whatever.
Who was making the choreo? You?
Yeah, me and Corey.
Okay.
Me and Corey. Yep. With that part with Phase Squad, it was a collective of, I would say, Sticks and Vince. Like with the choreographing, with the routines or whatever the case may be. Yeah, everybody else had their little input in, but I mean, back then it was militant. Like if you didn't pop the same way, start it all over.
Yeah.
Wow. Started all over.
Yeah, I remember those days. I remember those days, boy.
And just think you at a time with Phase Squad, 40 people. So imagine 40 people on the stage, and 40 people on the same leg. You got to be on the same leg or you starting over or whatever the case may be. So things like that.
Everything
drills.
identical. Everything had to be identical. Just like you dancing in the mirror. Everything
right.
had to be a point too.
I can remember one thing that stood out, like Sticks would always say, like we would have on them windbreakers or whatever. It get hot,
Right.
especially when you dancing or whatever the case or whatever. But you didn't know when you was performing, you get deducted coming out of the uniform like that or whatever the case. So he would be hot if somebody would come out the uniform. Right. Yeah, coming out of the uniform. So it was like little details like that still you was in still all the time.
Not that uniform.
Oh, that is.
Hey, for real.
Nah, but just think it. I mean, it's hot. It's 40 people up here. The lights flat. You know how it be. The lights flashing. You want to take it off, but you gotta stay in uniform though, especially when it's a competition. So
right. Yeah. That uniform makes that unity pop though. Everybody on point. That's definitely a powerful thing.
Right. Right.
Hey.
So that was still we still in the beginning stages of Don. So when did you know that you was coming into your name though? Like when did that name start popping though?
Like you start knowing you getting good.
I think hanging around DB and Keith for like 2 summers. I think he stayed over maybe 4 blocks. And I mean every day I would go over there. Every day. And it was to the point that like I was trying to emulate him just to get like him so I can move on to what I was doing.
Right.
And then I ain't gonna lie, when I started seeing people, because back then when people was cold or whatever, when they'll stand over to the side and be like, oh, okay. And not give you props or whatever, but like, all right, like kind of like sizing you up, or whatever the case may be. So then I started feeling like, okay, all right, cool.
Right. So yeah, it's I'm becoming a threat right now. You know what I mean? I'm
Becoming.
seeing it. Yeah, I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? Whoever
Yeah,
who stepped up to you? Like who stepped up to you and like
I just was curious, like who definitely was trying to test you.
it's shit. Everybody, like, especially when we went to the Elk Lodge, they was like coming in and out, boom, boom. That's when I say, like, when Main Attraction went out there, I would say that was a real, like, I was introduced to, like, here we go.
right.
We come out, go. So, because they had all type of hitters, you know what I'm saying? Like Kunta, all of them. Or whatever, right? Can't forget about Ronnie, even though he probably wouldn't dance or whatever the case may be. It was a lot of them though. But then, and I'm not gonna, I gotta bring this story up because when I left Phase Squad and went to Main Attraction, Sticks came in, the leader, and I wouldn't dance.
What?
Nah, because honestly, I had too much respect for
Too
him.
much respect. Right.
Yeah.
I get it. I
had too much respect for him.
Yeah.
And then I felt like some of the moves that I was doing, it was like
they was
doing
hit.
it. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying?
I can't
No,
battle
see,
with
honestly, so
so battle you with your own move.
All the moves was his. I can't do no
I wish
moves.
you do a
I
leg.
can't battle him with his own moves. Like,
right.
all he gotta do is stop. Hey, that's my stuff, dog.
You gotta revamp.
Hey, it was more or less respect with me with that though.
Right.
With them, I mean, the best battles to me was battling the people in our group in the basement. That's, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, that was like, and sometimes I wish we had cell phones or whatever. We had them big, you know, you had to have it on your thing. Yeah, right.
Them heavy recorders. They got a mount on your shoulder.
Right. So
like
those footages, you know, those was the best battles. The AMP was definitely popping all the time or whatever. The Untouchables. Keep saying that, the Untouchables, like Bo and them. Pork Chop. Yeah.
So because for our viewers, the viewers that's pretty much out of the country, out of town, what he's speaking on is he's speaking on the West Side, correct?
Yes.
The West
These
Side,
people
right?
from the West Side.
Right. Because that's where he's from. So now I want to ask, when did you get wind of the South Side being, you know, doing the same thing that you guys was doing? Because it's so crazy. We all in the same city, but the West Side and the South Side is like two different states.
Right.
It is.
Like,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, we always knew it existed. I mean, House of Maddox, Youth by You. I mean, the names was out there or whatever the case may be. Can't knock that or whatever. But as far as like going out there or whatever, that wasn't until like the Elk Lodge parties that I went to. Maybe before me, I don't know about that. But just speaking on me, that was the Elk Lodge. You know what I'm saying? That's I can remember them merch.
So
then for them coming to
the West Side,
Xavier.
Xavier.
I would say, Club Xavier. So I think around that time.
So how did you feel like seeing it for the first time? Because y'all got two different styles. It's two different styles. The West Side and the South Side, two different styles of Chicago footwork. So when you saw the South Side, how did you like take it in? Like, how did you take that?
Me personally, honestly, I done never knocked nobody's style. I was kind of fascinated how they did it too.
Right.
Or whatever.
Okay.
You know, so they do this like the footwork thing, like the West and the South Side, even though it's like that, because it is a whole different style. It is, or whatever the case may be. But I mean, I love it. I love some of the South Side. I love it. or whatever. So I never looked at it as, oh, that was weak or whatever the case may be, or whatever. That was just their style.
Right.
That's how they did it.
Mm. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Dang.
And that's pretty much how it is too.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta look at it when you dance, y'all dancers, you trying to come up with new stuff anyway. So the eye that used to seeing a certain way for somebody that's coming new, they not gonna see what you see that's gonna be hot 3 years later or whatever. So
Yep.
that's how I always look at stuff. So it might not be hot right now, but 3-4 years later, that might be the hottest thing smoking or whatever. So you never knock how they doing or whatever. And then somebody always who's practiced, they always gonna perfect they style.
Those perfected. Yep.
Yeah, they gonna perfect their style. So they certain way.
Yep. That's
You
deadly.
you might not like it, but that's I guess they soul coming out and telling a story when they come out in them circles. So
Bro, I remember my first time seeing the Westside style was at House of Kicks, bro. And I don't even know these dudes, bro. I forgot, bro. They was doing animation though, bro. They was so cold, dog. Like they was so cold, man. And I'm like, man. I asked him. I said, man, where you guys from? He like, oh, we from out west. And I'm like, what? Like, because I didn't know that the West Side did Chicago footwork. You know what I'm saying? I'm young at this time. You know what I mean? So when I saw that, I was amazed, dude. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Like,
but see, and when you say West Side, everybody had their own style. So like the Village had their own style.
right.
The Austin area had their own style. Like people was taking like the basics and then broaden the horizon. Yeah, broaden the horizons on everything else.
Yep. And
Hey,
create.
that was dope. You know, because at the end of the day, it wasn't no internet, so you ain't even know who had what or what they was coming with. That's what made it so cold. So each you go to a different side of town, it's a whole nother way of doing stuff. You like what?
And when you went to the other side of town, that gave you more motivation to come back and up your game more too. Like, woo.
Yeah.
He was smoking a circle this time, you know, even though you might have did good, but you like, oh, I gotta up my game. It gave you that competitive nature.
Like a video game, like you to move up the level.
But think about it though. Like think about it though, how it was, because like you said, there was no internet, there was no YouTube, right? So you went off when you went to the party, there was like, hey, bro, you know Donald was here. Or you know Don.
Yeah.
You like, oh. Now you never saw, look, everybody seeing you dance. But you ain't see. So I'm looking, who is that?
Right.
So they telling you like, man, he cold, bro. So just think about that. You never saw
the anticipation.
Yeah.
Bro,
like,
and everybody else is telling you, man, that man is amazing. You like,
hey, and then on top of that, you probably the man in your side of town, but in their side of town, he the man.
He the man. Right.
Yeah.
Like you got pressure now. Like, oh man.
Honestly, I always gave everybody props though. Like if we got in, like I can remember me and DB at a stoplight just hopping out. You know, it was bars those summers. You know, all the time, backyard, attic, whatever, wherever it was. No music. I think that's why the cadence, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be like the clap. J-Ron, though, when we be in the basement, I be, you know, you really don't need it if you listening to the cadence.
Yeah. Different atmosphere, man. Once you know what I'm saying, you're in that dungeon, boy. I call it.
And that basement is just
you're in that dungeon, boy. You like
too organic.
Yeah.
That's what all of so okay, so now we passed the beginning stages, you know what I'm saying? of you starting, well, you and your friend, you know, y'all starting a group and then y'all merged to another kind of popular group, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What kept you going? What kept giving you that fuel to like keep going?
I mean, I always had a passion for dancing, so to learn a style, I always wanted to like master my style or whatever. But before then, I'm gonna tell y'all, it was a period like I went away to college or what have you or whatever. So this was right before the time that the internet was popping or whatever, then YouTube or whatever the case may be. And I'll never forget it. Reggie and Bo, y'all know them too.
Mhm.
In that U, and I had my own dance group down there. So I kept it going down there or whatever the case may be, right? But they would come to practice or whatever, and that's when the new stuff started coming in or whatever, where the transitions was different and a lot more stuff we wasn't doing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And they pulled me to the side like, bro, we ain't doing that no more. Whatever, right? I'm serious.
Like,
like
the update.
yeah, like right. This the update. I'll never forget it. And they would come down there and they would show me, and it was like learning all over again.
Wow.
Because yeah, or whatever. So that in itself, like blossomed me again, you know, or whatever. So I thank them for that. Reggie and Bo.
Dang. So what would you like? What would you say as you started like developing like the new stuff, like the new upgrades and things that you was already familiar with? What did you start doing to make you unique from the others? You know, like to make it like when you wanted to start fine tuning your own style to dance like you. Like, what would be some of the things that you kind of chose to create your style based off of?
Emulating like a puppet master. From the movie Breaking, I will always emulate the ticking part of it or whatever. So for me to tick and make sure my leg moving exactly like it, that was what I was aiming for. That's what I was aiming for. That's where the puppet master name came from or whatever, because I was always trying to emulate that.
Yeah, I want to highlight
and actually, DB gave me that name,
Puppet Master.
Yeah. So that's your dance name?
Yeah, I just say Don now because I'm not to say it like that, but you know, but I mean,
hey, I'm gonna go to the party and be like Puppet Master.
Puppet Master, where you
at? But yeah,
hey, for real though, that's it though. It speaks for itself. You can see the mastery at the works.
Yeah, that's what he said. A little puppet. He funny.
Everybody
hey, that's dope though. Like that's super dope how one is just that it was like by you watching a movie from your, you know, childhood and incorporating that in your style of dance. I think a lot of people be missing that, you know, when they try to create a style for themselves, that it really got to be something connected in your life, you know what I'm saying? Or
right.
You're familiar with.
Right, right. And to this day, I still watch that movie.
Hey, you and me both.
Classic.
That's a classic joint right there.
I still find little pieces that I looked over. No, seriously, like I ain't catch that.
Yeah.
So. No, that's that movie. I think that movie started a lot of people out, man, and like just dancing, you know, Breaking, Beat Street, like those two movies, like it's in everybody's like Mount Rushmore of like
seen it, yeah, more
right,
like for
right,
real. And try to practice the steps.
Yeah, no, for real, for real.
VCI getting ate up, VCI tape getting ate up in that thing. Keep rewinding. back and forth.
But Don, what school did you go to? College? 'Cause I know you said
Northern.
And
NIU.
yeah.
NIU.
What you major in?
Communication.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, you was up in that. You was up in that. Get it. You ain't dance. You was dancing in school too still, right?
Yeah, I actually created DDT.
Mm.
Steps down there. They still got it going on too.
It was a like a hip hop group or
Nah, it was a footwork group.
Mm.
It was a footwork group.
DDT.
What? Yep, DDT. DDT. And now I think now it was dynamic destruction or whatever the case may be. But now they call themselves dynamic something. Like they evolute, moved on like 20 some
They
years
the
later or
upgrade.
whatever.
They the upgrade.
Yeah. No, but they
updated.
I think they about 2 years ago they asked me to come down there or whatever. I think they was gonna do a reunion or whatever.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Hey, you gotta bring them out here, bro.
Hey,
that would be dope. That'd
be dope. That'd be super dope.
Yeah, you gotta bring them out here, man. Did you in the process of like your dance career, did you have like an understudy, like someone that you had under your wing, you know what I mean, and you taught them, you know what I mean, the moves?
I taught a few people. Well, I would teach them moves. I never try to teach anybody like a style or whatever the case may be. I try to teach them moves if they ask me, whatever. But one of the guys right now, y'all know, is Thomas Stone. Cornerstone? Yeah. Yeah, the Cornerstone. Yeah. That's exactly one of the guys. It's a few more people y'all wouldn't know because they were shorties at our time and they probably just or whatever the case may be. But yeah.
You taught me some moves, so you know
teach me.
Hey, look. Hey, yeah,
like
you
teaching
me.
It's
a
hey.
Yeah. Currently, yeah. I mean, look, anybody who asks me or whatever I know or whatever you like I do or whatever, I'm willing to give it to you. I don't care.
Yeah, that's love though. It's real.
Hey, yeah, and that's what got me, man. Because like I used to see you around before, like I knew you. I was like, dude, it's like the coolest dude. Like, cause you was just always just like to yourself though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, people say, what's up?
I'm very observant. I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? I'm very humble. Like, you know, I try not to invade nobody's space. You speak, I speak. You know, it's all love over here or whatever. But you know, that's just how I am.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I used to always see bro chilling. Bro always be. I didn't even know he even knew how to dance. He just always just chilled in the cut.
Right.
I'm like, man, he be supporting everything. Until one day I just saw him dance. He danced? What?
But as you see, it's a couple of people that like I don't want to throw no names out, but you can see the progress in they ghosting though.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So you can see or whatever. So the people that do come and ask me for stuff, I don't care. We be in the basement and we sweat.
Yep. Facts. I got a question too. Like, in the midst of you learning footwork and dancing, was it any time that it either saved your life or kept you out of trouble?
Yeah, all the time. Actually, I grew up. Westside wasn't no punk. Growing up in the '90s, was an outlet. So it kept me like days practice. I can remember practicing Mondays and Wednesdays. We had to be in practice or whatever, and then the rest of the days we at somebody's house, so we wouldn't be in the streets,
Right.
or whatever the case may be. Yeah, just like now, you still have people in the streets, dibble and dabbling or whatever. But for the most part, people was trying to stay out of it, not bring it to the dance groups or whatever the case may be. That was separate or whatever. And
Okay.
and I can honestly say, if it was hot, they didn't come around
Mhm.
for that part. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
It was
dope.
it was more
Keep
it
it
was
safe.
more family structured. You know what I'm saying? Your group became family.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
you knew the mom, mom, dad, you knew everybody, moms, dad, brothers,
Yep.
sisters. You know what I'm saying? You knew everybody that was in that group, family, right?
Yep.
Blood family. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it became that the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, like you say, is family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All love too. All love.
Hey, a lot of groups had that family house where everybody go either spend a night or get some food or practice at. There's always that
House.
headquarters.
Yeah. That house. Somebody house. Somebody house. We go.
Man,
Safe
countless
haven.
hours
All
putting
kinds of
in
stuff.
though. I
Safe.
mean, you got to be like that in order to get better though. You're around people, the more that do it, that actually do it, or whatever, the better you'll be, or whatever. The
Mm.
better you'll be. And I'm speaking as group. So if you in like we in House of Works, the more we around each other, the more and more we gonna know each other. Ins and outs and all that.
Yep. Iron sharpen iron.
Yeah, yeah. And what better way to sharpen than
Yeah.
battle of steps at practice or something,
Yeah.
or or Sarita or whoever, or whatever the case. So
Yeah. That's facts. That is super facts. And and then we at 7:47. So I
mhm.
definitely I know I already know it's probably gonna be some people want to throw some comments. So I'm gonna let it know now. Anybody that's watching the live, if you got any questions for our guests, you can start typing and putting in the comments so that way I'll give y'all a head start. Cause I know people gonna be want to ask questions and stuff. So if you got any questions, put it in the comment and I will be reading them off. And they also goes for the Facebook live too.
Facebook Live too. Yep. Get them questions
If
ready.
people start typing, ask their questions to, so that's like, but yeah, man. I personally got a question though. So before everybody else start asking this, uh, my question is seeing where I should say being an OG and now you see where Chicago footwork is present day.
Mhm.
Um, what do you think about how far it has come?
Mhm.
That's my first part, and then I'm gonna ask the second part to the question. But my first part is what is your aspects on how far footwork has came, like as of present day?
Honestly, I'm like in whoa, like to see people overseas and uh coming here and reaching out to see how it's all across the world is crazy. From a little kid in the '90s doing something in the basement, or or at a party or something, to see it evolve like that is crazy.
Mm. Then my other part of my question is there anything that you would like to see happen in the culture, like to grow into, that hasn't been done yet?
The that hasn't been done yet. Well, I would say the one thing I always speak on is more unity. Like, everybody work together. Um, it's cool to do separate things, or whatever the case may be, but I think Chicago as a whole, where it as a foundation where it came from, we should show everybody else how it how it should be. That's what I say. Honestly, that's what I say. That's what one thing that I want everybody to work together.
That's it right there. That's
Everybody work together. Set all our differences to the side, and just work together, because it can definitely explode.
see?
I got a question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If you had, let me see how I wanna phrase it.
It's like a kid in the candy store. Like, they're like, wait, let me make sure I ask my question the way I want.
Who would you want to battle, like, now that you haven't battled? It can be
I would want to
present,
battle.
past.
Honestly, whoever, you know, or whatever. Not like honestly, I wouldn't. Not to say it like that, right?
Right.
Am I scared to dance against anybody? No, or whatever the case may be. But like for my era,
Anybody. Oh, that I would love to see that. To be a witness to that.
And say he's burning me on site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be crazy. I do I definitely would love well, you already know at the Happy Picnic, that was just like an amazing display to get a chance to see the OGs going at it.
Right.
I love to see, you know, people from your generation exchange. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we all get a chance to learn and see the history from what we do through y'all.
Right. Nah, that was epic.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you did that. That was epic. That was definitely epic.
Yeah.
And to all the OGs that's on here and that's watching, man, start coming out, support. Start coming out, support.
Yeah.
That's all they gotta do.
Yeah, just just show support. Yeah, just support it. Support everything.
Right. Tell them, Don, because you want all the smoke. Hey,
but hey, y'all just gotta let me know so I can do my stretches and all that before.
Right. Let me stretch. Let me get ready. Hey, facts.
All right, let's go into these questions. We got a question from AC. What's up, Brody? He said, do you have a battle set for once and for all event?
Oh, do you have a battle set for the once and for all event?
I don't, and I haven't been asked, but I mean, if it arises, we'll see. We definitely will see.
Cause we ain't blocking nothing. Tell them, Don. Tell them you ain't blocking nothing.
Hey, y'all gonna make me turn off this and go in the basement after this.
Hey, that'll be crazy. Hey, we gonna have to set that up. That's gonna be crazy. Somebody from that generation. Bet. Right. Hey, so all my OGs, you know what I'm saying? You got what it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's for the culture, man. Like
facts.
So I think we got a personal question.
Oh yeah.
Say, ask Don why he never taught his sister how to dance.
And your sister Ross.
Okay.
She said she love you though. This is out of all love.
I love you too. I'm gonna be honest with you. Roz wasn't interested. Sometimes we used to be in the backyard. She wouldn't pay no attention to us. So, so I feel like you got to be interested in it. Honestly, you got to be interested in it.
Yeah, we gotta.
You gotta want to do it. You gotta want to do it.
Okay. Yep. We got a question. This right here is from I don't know. I think I saw one. This was from Twan Twan.
Fine,
Shout
House
out
of
to Big
Matic.
Bro Twan Twan, House of Matic.
What's up? What's up?
He said, so first part is, what was your favorite party spot in the 90s? That's the first part.
It had. It's a toss up between the AMP and Xavier.
Okay. And then he said, if you can go back in time, what performance or show or party would you attend? But you only could pick one. So if you could go back in time, what performance, show, or party would you attend? And you can only pick one. And
If
why?
I could go back in time to, I would say, I don't know. I would say probably King of the Circle.
Ooh. Wait. You said King of the Circle?
What? Yeah, one of those battles to just see, because I always like just stay like where would I stand or whatever. So I would say one of those.
Oh, that's a
or like one of y'all tournaments that you know how you have to 8, 9, 10 people, and then you know, or whatever the case may, process of elimination. One of those, I would. Back in time, I would want to try one of those. To, you know what I'm saying? Just to see.
Dang, that's dope.
That's it. Hey, dope question. Dope question. That was a good one.
Dope question. This right here. Oh, another OG. Jeffrey. Shout out to Jeffrey. He said, "What footwork track make you go crazy?"
Ooh, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them now.
I'm gonna hit this. Ooh.
Man, and see that like Clint tracks, Tracksman tracks, DJ Rock tracks. A lot of people don't know Wayne tracks. Wayne definitely got some tracks. Steps got some tracks. All the tracks are AC, that up and down. Woo. Down on AC album. Oh my God. AG. It's a lot of I just can't pinpoint it. I like the sounds that's coming out now that people are releasing or whatever. So they coming with heat. Oh, can't forget about Solo. Sorry, Solo. I can't forget about you. I can't forget about Solo. And whoever else I forget, y'all coming with heat now. Heat, like heat.
Definitely some crazy.
I'm glad that the DJs and the music is like hitting like you know what I'm saying. Somebody drop an album, then the next a few weeks to a month, somebody else drop one, then another. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fluent. You know what I mean? It pretty much keep us going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, here go another.
I forgot. Twan MC. My bad. Well, whoever else I forget, I like all y'all. Just collectively, or whatever. Keep doing y'all thing.
Facts. We got another question, and this is from Mickey, and it says, what is one of your favorite ghosts?
Ooh. Ooh. Hey, why you gonna have to? Why you ask that one? Oh. I would say the one with my arms going out with the bird. Yeah,
like the bird.
I would say I would say that one. Although it's a lot of them, it's a lot of them, but I would say that one per se. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, you got a lot of ghosts in this repertoire. Said. Got a whole arsenal. But yeah, that was a real good question too. A lot of people don't know that it's multiple versions of it.
Oh man, honestly, it's 1,001 of them. There's so many ghosts. There's so many breakdowns.
Hey, I got a question. If you had to pick You can't be politically correct on this one though. You can't say both neither. I don't want to hear no both. All right. I don't want to hear.
Y'all know.
I want to hear. I want to see what show starting. Okay. So let's say 10. Give me your 10. Give me your top 10
Ooh.
footworkers now.
Yeah.
Now.
Damn.
Top 10
Okay.
footworkers now. It can be male or female too.
Yeah.
And, okay. When you say you can't, don't be biased because okay. So I'm gonna keep it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go steps.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah.
Gotta say Wayne.
That's
Mm-hmm.
two.
Gotta say J Dot.
That's
Mhm.
three.
That's 3.
I'm gonna go currently, right? You saying current, right?
Currently, yep.
Yeah, currently.
I gotta put Lil Dave in there.
Woo, that's my
Hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie, he a dog. That's my dog right there. Hey, Lil Dave,
That's 4.
that's fine.
have
Wait a minute, hold on. Where we at?
We have 4, Jay.
Oh,
Yeah, we have 4.
yeah. My finger cut off, but I got 4 fingers.
Okay, we got 4. We have 4.
It was cut. The camera was cutting my finger off, but I got.
Okay, we got 6 more, Don.
J Ram,
Oh snap! Oh, okay.
5.
MB.
6.
Yeah, definitely MB. Who else? You said currently.
Yeah, we have 4.
FOMO.
Oh, yeah, 4 left.
Curtis. I can't forget Curtis. I love his style.
He's so underrated.
Yeah, I love Curtis style. Man, this tough, bro. This tough.
Knocking
How
on
many
3.
more I got?
We got 3 more.
I got AC. Love his style.
Ooh.
Love AC style.
We got 2.
That's really active. Can't forget Christian.
Oh.
Chris. And then I honestly gotta give King Charles what he do for the culture. Definitely. Can't leave him out.
Mm.
And hey, look, if I didn't mention y'all, I don't mean nothing bad.
Bro,
Right.
that's your 10, bro.
Right. Hey,
That's
it's
your 10, bro.
your 10. Ain't no wrong or right. It's your 10.
That's your 10.
At this time. It can
Now watch this. Watch this. Top 5 DJs right now. Top 5 DJs right now.
Woo.
Solo, Clint, Rock. Oh, that's out right now. Damn, Joe. Y'all put me on the spot, bro.
I told you it's gonna make you think. You're like, hold on. Who I been bumping lately?
Cause I bump everybody.
Yeah.
Boo, RP Boo.
That's 4.
Damn,
You got 1 more.
Damn, bro.
Might be in a little bit of trouble after this one, huh?
Hey, I'm always. See, they like
you cheating, bro.
She go,
dog, bro. Why you come in?
They all in my.
Hey,
like the voice of God.
What is that? Amaris too. I like it. Like he get it bumping.
Might be cut off after this one.
Hey, Phil. Hey, see, look, Boo, y'all
Hey, Phil, you petty. Feel petty, bro. Feel is petty, bro.
Oh, they wild, boy. Y'all some wild people, boy.
Hey, I just want to
Oh.
make it funny. I ain't got on me nothing by it.
Oh my god.
You
Oh,
don't know he my
Hey,
boy.
shout out to my bro, man.
That's my brother.
Shout out to all the DJs though, for real though, for constantly,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, dropping music, all the DJs. It wouldn't be none for us to dance to
Hey
it,
man,
but for
I'm
y'all.
gonna say you like who you like, bro. I don't get mad at none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you come out to the event and you support the entirety of what's going on, I could give a fuck less.
Yeah.
For sure.
it's all it's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all about you, Don. Like for real, for real. Everybody ain't no, you know,
I know they just playing though. I know.
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
push. And
But hey, no, honestly, that's just me. I try to show love to everybody, man. So I don't want to leave nobody out because everybody got their imprint on the culture
And
and
that's
what
how
they
it
do.
should be. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
hey, Clint trying to start some.
I know it. Hey,
Also, Corey and then your top 10. He said, I can't wait to see Corey.
It's only 5. He bogus, bro. Hey,
man.
hey,
I can't
y'all
wait to
know
see
how-
Corey. I'm gonna throw that in
Hey.
his face so bad.
Go, bro. Here we go,
Hey,
bro.
man.
Hey, y'all said I'm the petty one.
Yeah,
Right.
Clint Petty.
Oh man.
Oh, man. So, hey, but I mean, your story, man, you know what I mean? I really rock with it because, you know what I mean? Like, I see so much of me in your story because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the same kind of way how I was brought up. Just looking at, I was around House of Maddox all the time, bro. To parties everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Twan, that's my teacher. You know what I'm saying? So I've never was like getting taught, like, you know what I'm saying? Like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It was never that. It was always me at a party, standing to the side, watching them battle, and then take it home. I'm putting so basically same thing what you do. Watch, put it in the pocket, and go home. Practice it at home. Come back the next weekend, do the same thing all over again. You know what I'm saying? And that was our learning. You know what I'm saying? So we had to pick up.
That was your YouTube.
Yeah, that was my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for real.
Look,
You can't rewind it though. You
can't rewind it, bro.
Yeah.
So look, hey, look. So Don, check this out. Because I think about this. Think on how we used to actually receive all of that. And the parties was, well, on the footwork side, it was only a couple of minutes at
I
the
was
party.
just gonna say that. It wasn't all day.
It
Bro,
wasn't
it was a couple of minutes that you got for tracks. So just think about how you had to think and look, watch, get it, let it process, and then go home. Look,
and still trying to remember
a whole week, and then come back.
Remember it,
bro.
Remember all of that.
Remember all that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let nothing crazy happen at the end of the party. So then you trying to remember. I forgot the move because
I forgot the move, bro.
So
but this how, bro. This why I say it's in our essence, bro. Like, because something like that happened, bro, and you be like, forgot it. What was the move or whatever? You start battling, and the move
come out.
It come out.
The move pop up, and you like, wait a minute, like, how did I?
It was in your subconscious.
Subconscious mind. It was already there. It was embedded in your subconscious mind. Yep.
Yeah, so I can really relate to that, man. Like when you said that, I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like I did the same thing. You know what I mean? Same thing. Just on the other end, in the other state. I was on the south side of the other state.
so close but so far.
Right, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
it's so different though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's
That's
crazy.
crazy though. That's crazy.
That's crazy. So what?
It's-
So now, since what are you doing? As far as of course I know and Jay know, but you know the people want to know what are you doing now in the present, present stages of Chicago Forward.
Well, House of Works, I'm currently a member of the House of Works, or whatever. Right now, we building on things we doing this year. We got something coming up in March. Don't want to let the cat out of the hat, or whatever. And then, who I can't say I'm holding classes or whatever, but whoever called me and asked me, to come over and teach them moves or whatever, they come over here and they learn moves or whatever. So I definitely been doing that. Definitely been teaching people or whatever. I've had a lot of people in my basement. A lot of people in my basement.
Facts.
A lot of people.
Mm.
Look at AC. I'm on my way.
Wait, I got a question though. On also too. Have you ever tried making tracks?
Hey, it's funny you brought that up. I just bought it this week.
Oh, okay.
So I'm definitely finna try.
Okay.
Not saying that I'm finna drop CDs or nothing, but it's something for or whatever Don to do.
Hey, he said CDs.
Drop CDs, bro.
So, you finally
these
got
youngins
the
don't know
equipment.
what that is. These youngins don't know what that is.
Hey,
They
you know
Apple
what I mean.
Music. I was just saying.
You know what I mean.
So wait a minute, you
Whatever
finally
y'all
got
call
the
it out.
equipment?
You got the color tapes.
Yeah.
What you end up getting?
Clint hooked me up. He hooked me up. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Clint, stop, bro. He said your name DJ Lil Puppy.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey, but that's super dope. That's super dope.
Oh,
That's super dope, man. That's super dope.
Actually, really intrigued at that.
Man.
Like, put it together. Yeah.
His DJ drop gonna be, "Don't look at me."
Hey, man. That's
Y'all you had to see American Me to catch what Phil was talking about. I caught that shit.
Hey,
y'all funny, man.
No, but I'm glad and honored to have you.
Yeah, that background is nasty work, boy.
Hey, that
Hey Clay, you wrong for that background.
he's stupid, bro. Hey, Cross, would you be able to speak?
Yeah, I can speak for a quick minute. What you want to know?
You already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know we always go to the, public
announcements.
The announcements, you know what I'm saying, done by your boy Crossfire, aka Mr. What you on?
Oh, Watch a Witness, yeah.
Right.
I thought you would have said. Real quick, right now I'm playing golf with my fam, but real quick, be sure to check out more bass sub T this Friday. So for my boy AC, DJ Earl, Beatdown House, and Initial G this Friday. And then we got the ring this Saturday, T-Top, 4701 North Ashland from 5 to 9. Be sure to support my boy Jeff G at his studio every Sunday.
Yes.
Be sure to come through for that. I just found out about that myself, so I'm gonna come through support for that. Crossfire podcast tomorrow. It's gonna be an open discussion, so anyone can hop on there.
Woo!
That's about it that I can think of.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Cornerstone too.
We'll work for food July 20th. And coming soon to a worldwide tour near you, Crown, hosted by John Buzilla King. So
Hey, it's gonna
Oh
be.
my
Yeah,
God.
I was
be on
gonna
the
touch.
lookout for that.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that once we get to close to the end. Most
Yeah.
definitely. Jay,
Oh,
you got some
oh
other
yeah,
things?
forget. An event from Tracy. Traxman gonna be DJing. That's gonna be the 27th too. From 6 to 10.
That's that Funk Masters, right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
gonna be like a whole bunch of different ciphers and different dance styles, like mainly breaking and things like that. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Traxman and everybody too. That's gonna be a part of that event.
Yeah. Also, too, Jay, you got the Footwork Frenzy.
Man, footwork frenzy, that's about to be crazy. That's next week. That's gonna be basically all dance styles. You got yeah, all dance styles will be competing, so it will be to different music. But you're gonna have a few people from out of town that's gonna be in the building. So make sure you bring your A game. I'll be posting in my story again about that. And what else? It's one more thing I feel I'm missing. If I think about it, I'll just post it in my stories. But be on the lookout for that. Oh, but that's gonna be at Fork Frenzy. That's gonna be at the Healthy Hood. So that's gonna be in Chicago. So look out for that. That's gonna be crazy though.
Super crazy. It's gonna be
That's,
lit. Before we close out, Don, you got anything you want to promote?
None. I just want to promote the culture. Keep pushing the positive side of the culture and leave the negative out of it.
Give them your social media outlets too.
Facebook is Don Stallworth. And then Instagram is Don's 04 1979.
So y'all get in tune with bro. Ask him all the questions that y'all be asking me and J Ron.
yes, please.
Go crazy on his inbox and ask him everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
can ask me anything.
Everything.
Get connected with bro. Get them diamonds. Oh, shout out to Clint for doing. He said he got to do Jeezy event Friday. AG B Day.
AGB Day. Also, AG got a album coming out too. I got it. Well, I forgot the date.
On the 30th.
POME, part of my environment, coming soon. Beat down AG.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shameless plug because I heard my track and it's fire.
Fire.
Fire. So be on the lookout for that. But what Crossfire was talking about was I'm doing a Chicago Footwork World Championship Footwork Appreciation Month. So it'll be close to what close around Havoc Reunion, the Bud Billiken Parade. It's called Crown. It's an offspring of King of the Circle. It's an offspring of King of the Circle. So I'm bringing that feel back. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring that feel back. It's going to be a cash prize, a big cash prize. And also it's going to be trophy and bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? It will be annually. You know what I'm saying? Every year. So be on the lookout for that in August. More information.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, more information will be presented soon. And yeah, and behind the name, we back. We back. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If y'all wanna be interviewed, please get at me and Jay. We got a long list. I'm telling y'all now, we got a long list.
Yes.
A long list. You know what I'm saying? We on 101.
It's fire.
So many
fire episodes.
It is so many people. You know what I'm saying? We haven't even got in tune with. You know what I'm saying? So bear with us. We working. You know what I'm saying? We working. We got other avenues that we do as well. So just be patient with us.
Yes.
All right.
Shout out to
I
everybody.
appreciate y'all having me on the platform.
We appreciate you again. Thank you for your
man.
wisdom, your diamonds, and taking the time. to share with us and the rest of the world your story.
Anytime.
Because they most definitely wanted to know. But we will be letting y'all know about the next behind the name. It won't be weekly. We're not doing it weekly. So, you know what I mean, the next date will be presented. You know what I'm saying? Once me and Jay, you know, come to the table, we start talking about, you know, who's gonna be the next guest. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody have a good night. You know what I'm saying? If you're out there driving, be safe.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Peace
we
and
will
love
check
to
y'all
everybody.
later.
Peace. Later.
Peace. Deuces.